But the bottom line is the teal, for you boys at duck hunt, it is spotty at best.
And
We've
girls.
seen years like that before. It's been a dome of high pressure has settled over the lower mid part of the United States and south of there where we are. It's just a dome of high pressure. 95 in the daytime, 96 at night, 70s, and then
global warming.
There's no fronts, there's no little disturbances, and you say the teal, when you catch a little front coming, early front in September, they move on those fronts. We haven't had any fronts. It's just sitting here. No. It's hot, it's dry, it's still, and we just sit there. Mosquitoes are attacking us by the millions. Hopefully we won't catch the diseases that they offer.
But if you do, the resurrection.
There's cottonmouths that are actively in and around the blind. Coon dung is inside your duck blind. I'm sure there's microbes there. Evidently, we've developed an immunity to coon dung because you get up in the duck blind and you just clean the coon dung out of the way when you sit down there because they like to get up in your blind and have a few crawfish or an old dead fish. There was a dead fish under the blind yesterday.
But no, that fish, Jay and I was sitting on the end of the blind. Jay said, man, something stinks because you're getting around and you're crawling around before daylight.
And you're in the second week of season, so the smell could be emanating from within the duck blind.
Well,
You're not sure.
That's true. Because Phil said the coon dung, but a lot of that dung is your dog. Your dog is getting up there every morning and relieving himself on the blind or around it.
An individual who has spent as much time in the woods and on the water as I have developed the expertise to be in a place where there's dead things like dead fish, coon dung, but I've developed the ability to not let that faze me at all. Otherwise, I'm not smelling it. I mean,
it has something to do with you being 73 years old and losing your sense of smell.
I think so.
I think the reason the Almighty tones down your senses the older you get, because it's bothering the young bucks, but it's not bothering the old graybeards.
Well, I think it's because it's your dog, and so you're like in denial. And so it's like when you personally poop, it doesn't seem to stink.
I've trained
my dog. If you come in after someone else has destroyed your bathroom.
I trained my dog not to take a dump inside the Argo or the four-wheeler. Do not take a dump there. Someone just had you train him to not do that. I told him no when he's hunkered down back there, and here comes the dog dung inside the vehicle you're riding in. You tell them no, and then you take their head and shove their face into what they just did.
And
you do that,
make the connection.
You
Basically
do it a couple
the
of times.
Same way you trained us.
Say, all right, you're going to put dung. Yeah, you're going to put dung in the four-wheeler. Well, here's what I got for you. Down in that dung, his nose goes, and for some reason or other, they say, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that again.
Well, that's good.